What's going on, everyone? In today's video I'm gonna explain you exactly what the difference is between a centralized and a decentralized coin. This is a question I get asked very often. Also, a lot of people are complaining about Duino-Coin being a centralized crypto coin. But in this video I'm gonna explain to you what this actually means, and note, this might be something completely different than a lot of people think it is. So if you want to know how it goes and what it all means, just watch this video till the end. And of course, if you haven't already, like this video, subscribe down below, it helps me out a ton, and let's jump straight into this video. So the first thing we're gonna talk about is a decentralized coin. So a decentralized coin, or basically decentralization of a coin, means that transactions go for anonymous actors all across the world. People do transactions of coins and no one has a grip on them. All these transactions are stated in the blockchain. Maybe you know what it is, maybe you don't. I might do a video about it later, but it basically means that no one has a grip on what actually happens. It's just everyone does the same transactions all across the world without any interference of some other body of government. So this basically means that you can mine, let's say, Bitcoin, and you transaction this Bitcoin to your friends. This will be stated in the blockchain, but no governing body would interfere. You don't pay any fees, you just give the bitcoins and that other person has them. Now a centralized coin, or a centralized exchange rather, is an exchange that holds the order book. So basically this company, or maybe a person, holds an order book of every transaction that happens with the coin and stores it in a vault. For example, Binance is some sort of centralized crypto exchange because they hold all the margins. They ask you to pay fees, they hold your cryptocurrencies basically like a bank does. And that just means that it's a centralized crypto exchange. Also, a different form of centralized coins are USDC, for example. It's a very popular crypto coin, and that it basically holds its value because of a governing body has a lot of supply for this coin. They try to ensure that perhaps USDC maintains a value of around $1, and for that reason they hold massive amounts of value in their vault to make sure this price stays as stable as possible. Also, the difference between centralized coins and decentralized coins is that with centralized coins, this is a limited amount of people that control the future of a coin. So if the government stops funding the USDC, this basically means that the coin would probably crash or maybe improve. That basically depends on how the market is gonna interpret it, the pull out of the government. But the government in that case basically controls what is going to happen to the coin. Obviously they don't want to have the USDC crashing on them, because that would make a huge problem for the market and the entire world basically. But that is the difference. Now, what does this have to do with Duino-Coin? Well, Duino-Coin is a centralized crypto coin. This basically means that a small amount of people control the future of Duino-Coin. Now, this might sound scary to some people, like, yeah, what if they pull out? What if they stop their entire project? Or just a lot of what ifs. But the thing is that a lot of crypto exchanges that hold your crypto wallets are centralized. It's not uncommon for people to have crypto on centralized exchanges. So if you have like crypto.com or Binance or whatever crypto exchange you use, it's basically a centralized crypto exchange. What if Binance pulls out? Or what if crypto.com pulls out? So it's basically the same with Duino-Coin. They just hold it in a centralized manner. They control the future. But this is not exactly true. And you know why? It's because it depends on how many people use it. For example, if within now and the next month, like 99% of people stop using Binance, this wouldn't be profitable for them anymore. So they would probably close down their program and just stop Binance in general. This is the same for Duino-Coin probably. I know it's like a new project because it started in 2019, but if people stop using Duino-Coin, it would probably not be something people would continue to invest in. But if a lot of people just keep on using Duino-Coin, and the same with Binance or crypto.com, if just a lot of people use it, or maybe even more people are going to use it and it gains popularity, then it would continue to grow and there would be no reason for developers to stop with the project. So even though there's a lot of people bashing centralized coins, those are probably also the same people that have coins on centralized exchanges. So what I want to tell you with this is that having a coin that is centralized or having an exchange that is centralized doesn't necessarily mean that it is a bad thing. Obviously, yes, you can't store a centralized coin or coins that you have on a centralized exchange straight to a cold wallet, which is basically just a USB with the coins on it. But as I just told you, it's just about the popularity of the program or exchange that you use. So I want to ask for, before people are criticizing centralized coins or just praise decentralized coins, you guys can now explain to them that, wait a minute, it's not that bad. It's not the worst. Like, sure, someone can say, hey, I'm out, I'm stopping the project, and I'm taking all the money. But I mean, what business does that? There's so few businesses or projects that just take the money and leave. Because, like, what would happen if Binance stopped? Like, a lot of people would file lawsuits like, hey, I paid you money and I'm not getting it back. First of all, it's a crime. And second of all, it's just, why would they do it? Because they still gain money. They earn from it. It's their revenue. It's a company. That's basically the same if a carpenter company says, all right, when I make like $100,000 in profit, I'm stopping the company. That would be absurd, because even after you reach $100,000 of income, it's not that no one in the world else still needs carpeting. It's a continuous cycle of like continued transactions, in this case for crypto, that would gain revenue and income. So there's no real reason for people to stop. Even if the developers for, in this case, Duino-Coin, are not that interested in the coin itself anymore, or in the project rather, it would still be more beneficial for them to sell the project for someone that has like this motivation of making it bigger and bigger and bigger, like they're doing right now. It still doesn't make sense to just stop it. So for everyone that is scared about centralized coins, or maybe have questions about why is Duino-Coin not as decentralized, it's very hard to be decentralized. You need a lot of money and a lot of investors to start being a decentralized coin. It costs so much money to be listed on some exchanges to be a decentralized coin. And centralization isn't a bad thing. So just take note of this and the things I said in this video. I hope you learn from it. I hope you know now some things that you didn't like 5 or 10 minutes ago. And let's just explain to people that it's not a bad thing. Let's just learn and educate people about centralized coins and not like spread negativity about them, because it's not that bad. Anyway, I don't want it to sound heated in this like argument or explanation about this topic, but it's just weird to me that some people, and there are some people, I don't know if you've searched on the internet, but there are some people that like see it's a centralized coin and they just talk shit about it like 24/7, and it doesn't make any sense because it's not that bad. Anyways, I'm gonna stop it right here because yeah, I think I explained it pretty good to you guys. If you have questions about this, obviously you can just let me know in the comments. You can also join my Discord, have a chat with me about it, or a chat with someone else about it. And well, that's basically it. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Ciao.